Most of us grow up believing that being rich means having mansions, cars, and gadgets. But what if true wealth had nothing to do with money? What if a young boy, just 10 years old, discovered that the richest people in the world aren't the ones with the most possessions, but the ones who need the least? This story will open your eyes to the real meaning of wealth. From the outside, the Martinez family had everything money could buy. Their mansion glistened with polished marble floors, their garage was filled with luxury cars, and their backyard pool shimmered under the sun like a private oasis. 10-year-old Lucas had never known anything else. His bedroom overflowed with toys, video game consoles, and gadgets. Yet, despite being surrounded by abundance, Lucas often complained. He wanted a bigger room, a newer phone, more vacations. His father, Alejandro, worried. He had built his business empire from scratch and was proud to provide comfort for his family. But as he watched his son's endless desires grow, he feared Lucas would never learn gratitude or the deeper meaning of a rich life. So Alejandro made a decision. He would take Lucas somewhere that money could not define. "Pack light, son," Alejandro said one Saturday morning. "We're going on a trip." "Where to? The beach? Disneyland?" Lucas asked eagerly. Alejandro only smiled. "Somewhere different." The sleek SUV carried them out of the city, leaving behind towering skyscrapers and neon lights. Soon, wide open fields stretched before them. The air smelled fresher, the sky seemed bigger. Lucas pressed his face against the window, watching chickens scatter across dirt roads and children play barefoot in grassy fields. Eventually, they arrived at a modest farm. A wooden fence marked the entrance, and beyond it, crops swayed in the wind. Smoke curled from a small chimney, and two dogs barked happily as they approached. Waiting for them on the porch was the Hernandez family. Their clothes were simple, their shoes worn, but their smiles radiated warmth. "Welcome," Mr. Hernandez called, arms wide. Lucas looked around curiously. No shiny cars, no pool, no glowing lights. Yet something about this place felt alive in a way his mansion never did. For 3 days, father and son stayed with the Hernandez family. In the mornings, Lucas awoke not to buzzing alarms, but to roosters crowing and sunlight gently streaming through the curtains. His bed was small, the blanket rough, but when he opened the window, he felt something he had never felt at home. Fresh air filling his lungs, unfiltered and free. The Hernandez children welcomed him instantly. They didn't have expensive toys, but they had endless games. They raced across fields, splashed in the river, and chased chickens until they tumbled into laughter. In the afternoons, Lucas learned the rhythm of farm life. He carried buckets of water, gathered eggs, and even helped harvest vegetables. Sweat rolled down his forehead, dirt clung under his nails, but instead of frustration, he felt pride. At night, instead of screens and gadgets, the families gathered around a crackling fire. The grandparents told stories, the children roasted corn, and above them stretched a sky filled with thousands of stars. Lucas stared upward, mesmerized. He had never truly noticed the night sky before because city lights had always drowned it out. On the drive home, Alejandro asked Lucas, "So Lucas, what did you think of our trip?" Lucas's eyes lit up. "It was amazing, Dad! That family is so lucky!" Alejandro frowned. "Lucky? Son, they're poor. They don't have the things we do. Why do you think they're lucky?" Lucas smiled, ticking the list off his fingers. "Well, we only have one dog. They have 4. And chickens too. We only have 4 people in our house, but they have 12. Imagine so many people to play with every day. We have a swimming pool, but they have a whole river that never ends. We have lights in our yard, but they have the stars to light the night sky. We have a patio, but they have the entire horizon. We go to the grocery store, but they grow their own food. And our house has a big fence to keep people out, but they don't need one because their neighbors are their friends, and their friends protect them. Alejandro felt his chest tighten. He had taken his son to show him poverty, but Lucas had found wealth. Finally, Lucas added softly, "Thank you, Dad, for showing me how rich people really live." Alejandro was silent. For the first time in years, he realized that maybe his son had taught him the lesson he himself had forgotten. And that's the moment Alejandro understood. True wealth isn't measured by money, but by love, freedom, community, and gratitude. Money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy laughter around a fire, the beauty of the night sky, or the peace of knowing you already have enough. So I'll leave you with this. Sometimes the richest people are not those who have the most, but those who need the least. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing stories that will shift the way you see the world. Because real riches don't live in your wallet, they live in your heart.